Everybody. We just got back from spring break, extended spring break, yesterday, last night. Kids started their first day of homeschooling today, with mom being the teacher. And we just went to the skateboard park. The kids are finishing up. I just got off the bike, so I'm exhausted. I told them I need a break. So I figured I have a few minutes. I'll do a quick recap video of our last trip. Little tips and tricks, what we learned. Maybe it can help somebody else out in either their camper van or their Airstream. We were gone for 11 days, 5 of us, 2 adults, 3 kids, 8, 6, and 4, and 2 full-grown dogs, Labradors. So think 45, 50 pounds. You've probably seen them on the video. So we were gone for 11 days. We did about, looks like about 1,500 miles, something like that. And once again, this thing still blows my mind. How easy it is, how nice it is, how good gas mileage it is. People that follow the channel or follow me know that we've customized it a little bit to us. Not really customized, just kind of tweaked it to our advantages. Like these 2 things here, like I built this, I built that storage. I'll talk about that in a second. The rooftop tent, obviously that comes in handy. I slept up there, me and a kid slept up there the whole time. It's just not warm enough yet that I needed a cooler, so we slept really good up there. So we went to Destin, Florida. So this was a beach trip. Man, this thing comes in really handy. There's an outdoor shower, has a water heater. So we were able, one day, I think I posted videos, we were able to take showers outside, warm showers outside, able to rinse our feet right there at the end, right there at the water spout. I do need to find a better connection. It's kind of hard to get in there. I had attempted to put a quick connect in there, but apparently I never did finish that. So I'm going to finish that before we go on our next trip. It was just hard to tighten it up in there because it's a really small space and I got big hands. So I think that'll help. And also it was leaking a little water there, so I had to buy a couple more rubber washers to do that. But man, that thing worked out great. We piled everything on and they hitch. We took the bikes too, so we hit a couple skateboard parks on the way because the kids are really into that. We wanted to mix it up this trip. So I had a hitch, a double hitch. It basically extends the hitch and then it has 2 receptors. So I had the bike rack in the top one and I had just a hitch rack in the other one where we stowed the chairs and stuff. I'm really trying to get away from that. I'm trying to find a way to attach to the ladder because I could open up the doors in the back, but it wasn't convenient. And so I'm really trying to get away from having anything attached to the back so I can open up both doors, easily get to the back and stuff like that. So I'm trying to find a way to attach one of those truck boxes to my ladder. And if I can do that, I mean, I could do that, but it's like 600 bucks. If I can find a used one or some other scenario, that's what I want to do for the next trip, so we can still have access to the back. We slept for 11 days. We did step in one hotel one night, just to get a good shower, get a good night rest, good clean showers, wash the kids really good, just decompress a little bit. So we did find that all 5 of us using this solely, we can go for about 3 days. And the only thing that's keeping us at that 3 days is the water supply. I think we have 30 gallons of fresh water and the black tank. So basically, and we got like a 13-gallon black tank. So we basically can go 3 days, all self-contained. Batteries are not an issue at all for us. I have 4 extra batteries. I have the Goal Zero that you can maybe hear right now, charging itself automatically. Ice, refrigerator storage, we have all of that. So it's basically the black tank and the water storage that limits us. And but that's fine. 3 days is pretty decent just to be living out of a van without doing anything with it. So I can't complain there at all. Things I'm going to do for the next trip, you can see the bed back there. We really didn't use that. I slept up there and my wife slept down here with either 2 kids or sometimes all 3 kids, because she's really worried about that and them falling off, even though they would just fall off into a cushioned couch. But which is still right. So I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put some kind of like L shape, maybe like a hinge like this. So whenever at night we go to bed, we fold it up and it acts like a rail. And then whenever nobody's there, we fold it down and I can still slide things on and off. So I'm planning on doing that. The problem we continually have that we haven't figured out a problem yet is the clothes, the laundry. Last time we put a laundry bag here, and it kind of, this time we put, if you can kind of see, we used like a bag on top of this wooden thing here. So I need to find a way to store the dirty laundry. The clean laundry we did pretty well. We have these things, the shelf I built in, that worked really well. Really like that. I do also think I'm going to modify these a little bit. That came in really handy this trip. I don't think I need the pegboard on the front, so I think I'm going to replace that with just regular board. And I might cut the top down just a little bit because it's hard to get the those containers in and out. But that thing really worked really well this trip. The refrigerator worked really well. The extra storage space in there was super nice to have. The Go Zero, like I said before, worked really well. The other thing I need to do is I need to get some kind of duvet cover for the foam mattress. That thing is a wonder in itself. The bed folded down is comfortable. It's nice, but it's much better. Like my wife really loves sleeping on there with that. So I need to have some kind of duvet cover to put that in. And man, other than that, man, this thing worked out really well. You know, 18 miles to the gallon, smooth down the highway, 75, 80 miles an hour. Not really susceptible to high winds. We wasn't rocking a lot. The rooftop tent, we parked right by the beach, got, beautiful views. We did get waken up by the cops one night, and that wasn't even really our fault. We were parked right by the beach, and some guy did a U-turn and crashed into another guy, which brought the cops there. And since they were there, they noticed us sleeping, of course, and they were doing the old, "Sir, you can't sleep here." And that's all they got. So we had to get up at it was like 5 in the morning. Had to get up. We moved like maybe 1 mile down the road into this parking lot, and we slept for the rest of the night. So nothing there. So I think fixing the outside shower, continuing to correct the things on the back, and man, that's all we really need to do, man. It really the new table worked out really well. It's very easy to get on, easy to get off. The kids can eat better out of it. Super light. I do think I need to find a way to get a table that we can take outside of the van. Maybe somehow modify that, get another base, and be able to use that table outside of the van too. So I don't have to take up any more space inside. So I don't know what we're going to do there. I need to the suction cups come off the liners that we block the windows on the front. That's no big deal. I can fix that pretty easy. But man, other than that, this thing, we flew back from Shreveport. It's about a 12-hour drive. Wife drove for about 4 hours. We slept out of love. I get up the next morning and make the final drive home. Man, it was just super easy. It is getting summertime, so it's getting hot in here, but man, I can't recommend this thing enough.
Daddy,
so
I went down the giant.
Kids are hollering at me. See you later. Bye.